What's up, YouTube? Got another Wifi battle here against my bros. I'm using a team of Noctowl, Coffin, this thing called Scrat. I've got Ghastly, Golding, and Cricketot. So let's begin. So this is against my bro here. So I'm challenged by Rory. He sent out blue, so a Metagross to start off with. So I was thinking, I've got a good start here as I go in with Kinky Mum. So Kinky Mum's on the field, and he's his Heat Wave. He obviously didn't realise he's a bit of a noob. He's kind of just starting to get into battling. I told him to bring whatever he wanted. I could still beat him, so I use a Heat Wave. He didn't expect that at all when it just takes out his Metagross in one hit. So he goes into his Gyarados. Ready. Now I'm thinking he's relating that to the colour of his Gyarados. So I have to switch now into Scrat, my Pachirisu. So as it takes an Ice Beam. Nice like, oh look, my little squirrel Scrat thing from Ice Age just took an Ice Beam like a boss. So it goes into Excadrill. I don't know why it even has Ice Beam on a Gyarados. It's obviously attacking. I use a Volt Switch, good switch by him into a Ground type. As he knows, Gyarados is 4 times weak to Electric. So I go in to choke my dick here to take any Ground type move that Pachirisu wouldn't be able to take. Earthquake. So there we go. It doesn't affect choke my dick. So he withdraws Excadrill. See, the thing is, he uses also like all ground moves on his Excadrill, then hidden power as well. So he goes into Will-O-Wisp, hoping he'd probably stay in and try and do a different move. Obviously didn't. So I burn his Porygon Z, and this is a stupid plan on my part. I honestly thought he was going to use something like Tri Attack and I'd probably live it, but he uses Psychic. And I was just like, damn, what are you doing? So here, I kind of choke on my own dick there. So yeah, he kind of dies, and Porygon Z is just burnt. And so Crickle Dick comes in, so now my crickled up dick is now on the field. Uses Blizzard as well, didn't expect that, and poor old, my crickled up dick is just like taking ice just to the fucking chode and all sorts. So I use a Brick Break, that hurts Porygon Z a lot, will actually faint it. I mean, look at that, look at those, like, karate chop hand things. There you go, yeah. So it kills his Porygon Z. He goes back into his Gyarados, and I'm thinking Ice Beam. He's going to Ice Beam. It gets intimidated, attack falls, blah blah blah. So I switch out back into Pachirisu here. Probably going to have the Ice Beam. So Scrat's here, and because Scrat's from Ice Age, he can just take all this ice. Like, so easy. So there you go. Takes the Ice Beam. It's just like, haha, I live that. He withdraws his Gyarados again, knowing that I've got electric types, then back into Excadrill, but I predict this. Scrat predicts this and uses Grass Knot instead. Now Excadrill looks really heavy, so I thought, Grass Knot, why not? Does nothing. Literally nothing. So Scrat gets back. I can't have him out there, predicting the ground type again. This time I go into my Kinky Mum, hoping for the Heat Wave to faint it. And he misses the Horndrill, and I was like, wait, you've got a one-hit KO move. And then it used it again and kills me in a one-hit. And I'm like, nah. Oh well. He's my bro. I can let him have that. I can let him, you know, I can let him win that. So I go into my Goldie job. That's just like floating out in the field. He withdraws his Excadrill, probably predicting the water attack. Goes into Pinsir. So I was like, oh god, it's a Pinsir. But my Goldie job is just jobbing everything at the moment. It uses Aqua Tail. So bang. There you go. A bit of stab as well, and all that. So that takes it down below half. It uses superpower, and I was like, will it live this? Will Goldie Job live this? And strangely enough, it does. And I was like, oh, that's amazing. 66 HP left. Its attack falls and defense falls. So another Aqua Tail will definitely faint it now. Second Aqua Tail, he couldn't really switch into anything else. Excadrill couldn't take that. Tyranitar couldn't take that. Really, nothing could really take that. Maybe Gyarados. So he goes into Gyarados now. Now I'm thinking this is probably a special attacking Gyarados, as he's used Ice Beam before. So he gets the Intimidate on my Goldie job. So I'm thinking, damn. But I can't really switch into anything. So I just let him take whatever. And uses the Hyper Beam. And I was like, why? Why do you bother? You have to recharge in the next turn. You could have easily killed Goldie with another Goldie job with another type move. So I go into Scrat, knowing that he has to recharge next turn. So he just uses Thunderbolt and takes out his Ready. Now Hyper Beam and Ice Beam probably means it's a special attacking Gyarados. You don't see many of those about. So that kills that off with the Thunderbolt. So Scrat's pretty chill out in the field at the moment. his red Gyarados kind of faints, he goes into Excadrill, and now because I'm Choice Spec I have to switch here, so I switch out and go into Ghastly, I think. Yeah, Gas Me Out. I go into my huge fart, because I know it's probably going to use another ground attack, which me with Levitate would be absolutely fine. It uses Horn Drill, doesn't affect me because of Levitate and all that shit. So he switches out, I've got Ghastly in the field, he goes into Greenie, and I use my Stab Shadow Ball here, and it doesn't really do much, you'll see. That Sandstorm's important, as you'll see in a second. So Sandstorm kicks off, I use Shadow Ball, maybe get him for the special defense drop would have been really nice here. I hit it, it doesn't do anything at all. So Gas Me Out is buffed by the Sandstorm, blah blah blah. So my fart comes back into the Pokeball and I go into Scrat. Maybe thinking about going for the Grass, but also managed to take any kind of attack that Greenie would do, as I thought Scrat would be faster, my Patricia would be faster, and also he's never going to do using a ground attack on my floating ball of gas. So that kind of dies anyway because of the Shadow Claw with the Dark Gem, Ghost Gem. Crickle Dick comes out and uses Brick Break. Greenie almost dies. Uses an Earthquake, and I was thinking, look, it's got wings, it has to have Levitate, or it can be Flying type, but obviously not. It lives on 1 HP, but then the Sandstorm kind of kills it, and I was like, damn. So I go into my last one now, which is just my huge fart. It goes out in the field, and it has Earthquake and Shadow Claw, but I knew I'd be faster, as I am Choice Scarfed. So I use an Energy Ball, and I take out his Tyrannosaur. I was like, haha, yeah. So I take out Greenie, Gas Me Out, it's still out in the field, so I'm just gassing everything. And his last one, Excadrill, comes out, and I have my Energy Ball. Excuse me. Energy Ball kind of nearly doesn't kill it, but to be honest, he has 3 ground attacks and Hidden Power. Sorry, but he honestly thought that Hidden Power's normal type, and so it wouldn't affect me anyway. So he can't hit me with any moves. He's just in Horn Drill because seriously he's got 3 ground and a Hidden Power. I told him to get some new moves and that. So if you want to leave a comment in the video below, in the comment box below, about a good moveset for Excadrill which he could possibly have, please do, he'd much appreciate that. So there we go, it's Excadrill fainted by Gas Me Out, my huge fart ponies the field. I've got a real bad throat. But thanks for watching, please rate, comment and sub. That's another Ride Shaker Hedge video. Cheers.